back. Today we're going to talk about groups and part of your organization here with Photoshop. Now, when you start working on large projects like this one, as you can see, you start opening up all these layers here, and you can see it gets pretty hectic. So just, less clutter is very important when you're doing these big projects. So this is probably the main reason you want to work with groups. So what can you do with groups? Groups can be done basically just like layers. They can be treated as such as well. Each group, check here, you've got all your group menus on the top here. You can duplicate groups just by coming here, dragging it there, and you've got a new one. You can move your groups around and reorganize them. What I like to do is I'll build my groups as I'm working. So as I'm building layers, I know there's going to be multiple layers in the project. So I'll build from sort of the ground up kind of thing. I'll do my background stuff, then build my layers on top of the backgrounds, right? So you can see I got my background there, then my chains, and my right hand chains, and then some light effects on top of that stuff. That's all the fiery stuff, really cool popping out, I think. But you kind of get the idea. What else can I say? You can mask your groups just like you can mask layers. So you can mask certain parts of an entire group within a layer. Let's see, groups can be locked just like layers. So now everything's locked with the text. I can't, nothing can be changed with that. It's stuck like that. So it's good when you're doing big projects like this, and you're working on a smaller part of it. You're not going to affect that part of the project. So that's pretty cool. You also have your opacity stuff passed through, and all these different features here. Again, those are explained in better detail when I go through the layers tutorials with you. For right now, I'm just concentrating on getting you guys organized. Okay, there's not a whole lot to say here. That's basically it. When you start building your another cool feature about these groups is that you can have what they call nested layer groups, which is basically groups within a group. So I can have my entire text group as one large group, and then have the different text parts of that group grouped as well. So it seems a little groupy type here, but trust me, it's a lot better working this way. I don't think I have a project in Photoshop without groups. Some people say there's not really much of a point in doing groups when you only have 8 or 10 layers. I beg to differ. I like to do it for every project this way. It just becomes a natural habit for me. Organization is a huge key in this business, and when you're working with programs like Photoshop, let me tell you, organization, you need to be. One other thing I want to mention when you're building your groups is that you're naming them accordingly. This way, when you come back to it later on, you know exactly what you're looking at. I want to change the smoke. See, I know exactly what I'm looking at, right? All this smoky gray in the background, right? I called this light effects. I don't know if I like that name. It kind of throws me off. The light effects, I don't know. Maybe change it to, I don't know, forging fire or something like that. Welding spark or something. I don't know. Something like that. But, you get the idea. Name it so that you know exactly what it is you're looking at. So when you want to work on something, you know exactly where to go. Boom, I want something in the chains copy. Okay, well, let's see, I want this part of the chains off. You can't really see it now, but because it's all hidden and stuff, but there's some really cool stuff that I've done here. I've just been playing around with this a lot. You guys can go grab yourself some PSD templates, some headers, some things like this, backgrounds, stuff like that. Play with it a bit. Find something. You can get free ones all over the place. Grab one that has a bunch of different layers and stuff, and play around with it. Change the layers, change the groups, change them around. So, just get a feel for it, guys. This is something that you should probably concentrate on for a little while. Get in the habit of grouping absolutely everything, and I'm telling you, you will get the hang of it. Okay. I think that's about it, guys. I think you get the hang of it. I think you understand what I'm talking about here. All my, obviously my master adjustments, are right at the top, on top of everything, so that, my colors, you see how it's changed there. This pertains to the entire group, the entire project. All my different, to make it just that extra oomph, that give it that little pop, so play around with it, guys. I may even put this in the resources section as a template for you. I'll get rid of the text and stuff, but you guys can play around with it. So yeah, start grouping, guys. Group all your stuff, get organized, and hopefully you got something out of this, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care.